Alright guys, give it a few minutes for anybody that wants to show up for this special edition. Do an exhibition race at Black Hills Backroads. This is the only one I could find that really had snow on it, and did some test racing. It was pretty interesting, so we're going to give the Legends a go first, and then the PGA Tour community after that. I have to go check my VOD names on YouTube, because I noticed the championship was in the Nascar part, and that shouldn't be in there. So, well, I guess it should be. It is a championship most of the time, just not these exhibitions. You know what? I moved this to 100, but I had it at 110 in the testing, so I think I'm going to keep it out. Well, let's just go 102. 3. 3 is my lucky number. We'll do that. Alright, let's go ahead and jump in here and get the people situated here. Go ahead and accelerate practice. Get over to qualifying. And then we'll let that count down for a while. Or actually, I guess we ought to. Drivers to your cars. Why is it 20 minutes for qualifying? Let's not be doing that. Is that not modifiable? Happy hour practice. I didn't remember it being that long. Alright. Surprised by that. I thought it was only a couple minutes, to be honest with you. Maybe that's a different setting in championship mode, I guess. I don't know. We'll give it a couple minutes. I'm not gonna wait 20 minutes for that to. Your cars. I don't think the CPUs do anything till a couple minutes left anyways. $33 degrees and cloudy. Pretty windy. Let's go ahead and get this situated. I'm not sure which Johnson that. Oh, that's Junior Johnson. Okay. Well, I saw Tony Stewart up there a second ago. Is he not? Where'd he go? Did he not get in the race this time? I do have more than, I guess he didn't. I do have more than 42 drivers, but surprised if he got the pole that he wouldn't be back in again for this one. Alright, let's accelerate this down a little bit. Well, that was more than I wanted, but okay. Alright. through happy hour. Alright, we're ready for the race. For the legends. Oh, Tony Stewart is in there. I didn't see him before. I'm just blind, I guess. Alright, so let's go ahead and continue that.
Drivers, to your cars.
Alright, we'll go ahead and get over to the 5-minute markish. That was more than I wanted, but we're under pace lap anyways, so that's fine. Alright, this is the most Christmassy crack I could find. Really the only one that looked like it had snow on it, so that's what we went with for this special edition exhibition race. We'll start with the legends, and then we'll do the community after this, and we will not separate these pace cars in, so let's get the right vehicle here. 10 laps. It is I believe they showing a 10-mile track, so it takes a little over 3 minutes for them to run the whole track. And we're off. Got that car flying, don't he? Go ahead and get our overlays up. I don't know if they'll be right just yet, but we'll get them up anyway. Yeah, not spaced quite right yet. Once the lap completes, they should refresh to be lined up correctly. A couple cars not letting Ricky get away. Buck Baker and Jack Smith, Tim Flock, all the old-timey guys up there. Bill Elliott trying to be a factor. Tim Richmond, another old-timey. I don't know. I think I might have liked it better at 110 because it seemed like they made some mistakes there driving, but looks like they're doing a little bit better on the lines with that just 103. Looks like a few of them pulling away from the pack here. I don't know if there was something that caused that separation or they're just driving away from the field. There must have been something that happened because those guys are way back there. Just saw some issues with the pitting, so I wanted to go with a little bit lower percentage. So right there, they slam into the guardrails when they're trying to pit. So yeah, I can't tell. I can't tell if they're closing the gap or not, but they might be. Oh, David Pearson and Jeff Gordon get by Bill Elliott. Buck went a little bit wide there. They got a decent run off the corner though. Trying to get his nose in there. And he will make the pass. Well, for a moment anyway. Buck Baker in the lead now. I don't know, I thought he went wide on that one turn, but somehow he got a great run off the turn. Pearson and Gordon got around Elliott. I thought maybe they were going to close some ground there. Oh, I think Ricky got a run off of that corner. Ricky wants his lead back, I think. Not quite going to get it just yet, anyway. So 3.346 is where Pearson's at. Let's see what it looks like when it updates. See if it's closed the gap any. Oh, Jack Smith drove hard into that turn. He's trying to make up some ground himself. Baker's still holding on to the lead. Ricky taking a look inside. He got a good run off the turn. Well, couldn't get his nose underneath him. Well, Jack Smith went wide there. That'll cost him some ground. Three, 3.46. I should get an update here. Oh, it looked like somebody coming up on lap traffic there. We're getting ready to be lapped. Ricky wants the lead back. And he makes the pass. Baker goes wide. Looks like there's a pack of three there trying to make up some ground to get back in the hunt. I do believe they have to pit once before this race ends, if I remember right. And they're coming up on a slower car. Possibly had to pit for some reason. A little damage maybe. And he stays out of the way for the lead two. Looks like Jack will get around him just fine. Actually, it's 346 back there. It was 33 something, I thought. Lost ground, apparently. Oh, red goes a little wide. Baker gets a run. And he goes wide and gives it back. It's going to let Ricky get out in the front a little bit. Baker running inside, trying to make that ground back up. Jack Smith coming up on Baker now. Looking to take second, maybe. Don't believe Smith has been any higher than third yet. It's 7 laps to go, and they are 10-mile laps, so plenty of time for other people to get back into this race. It does show Pearson's still quite a ways back, but he looks like he's gaining ground back there. Assuming that's still Pearson in fourth. Overlays might not have updated yet. Coming back to the start finish, there'll be 6 to go. Very faded line there for the finish, start finish. Front 3 still packed together. Nope, that's Jeff Gordon actually moving up. He's trying to catch that lead pack. He's got Pearson, another car right behind him, trying to get back into this race. They got plenty of time. 10-mile laps, 6 laps to go. And those front 3 continue to battle. Jack's trying to get by Baker for the first time today. And he can't quite get the nose in front just yet. Oh, and he's on the outside line of that turn. That's not going to help him. Oh, he stayed up on him, though. And he does have a nose in front. Jack Smith moves into second for the first time today. He did not take that turn well, though. Gonna be able to make up for it in that one, I think. Those other cars are catching this pack. It's down to 2.5, so we may have 3 more cars in it by the end. Front 3 have kind of spread out a bit. Here comes the other 3 trying to get back into the race. Ricky trying to get another lead lap. Smith right up on his bumper now. Oh, Smith dives inside. He's trying to take the lead away from Ricky. Not wanting him to have that other lead lap. He cannot get the pass done. They are wearing these tires out. All right, halfway. Oh, some skid marks that we went by there. Like something happened. Smith trying to push the issue again. Yet to have any leader other than Ricky Rudd or Buck Baker. Jackie is pushing him hard though. Just can't quite seem to get his nose next to him. Looks like David Pearson and Tim Flock got around Jeff Gordon. Still trying to catch these three though. Oh, the lead two go wide. Is that going to give Baker a run? Not enough, it doesn't look like. Those other three are getting close. Plenty of time. Still 4 laps to go after this lap, and they are 10-mile laps, so plenty of time for those other three to get back in this race. Smith trying to pass again, still can't get it done. Well, he is hugging the bumper of Ricky Rudd. Oh, he does get even with him this time. Is he going to have anything off of the corner for him? Oh, he does get a nose in front. Jack Smith in the lead for the first time today. And David Pearson has caught the lead pack. He is right behind them, bringing 2 more in tow, Tim Flock and Jeff Gordon. Smith goes wide. That's going to give Ricky a chance to have a run. And Ricky can't do anything with it. And the other 3 are in this race, right on the bumper of the first 3. Going to be interesting to see who makes the mistakes and who doesn't. I believe Jack Smith will get credit for leading that lap. He will. Pearson looking to get around Baker. Gordon trying to get by Flock back there, but doesn't look like he's able to. Ricky Rudd wants his lead back, and he's not able to get it just yet. Hey, what's up, D? Thanks for stopping by, bub. So we got a lead pack of 6 cars here. Jeff Gordon bringing up the rear. Kill those bots. Yeah, I played with Zach a little bit last night. We got a couple wins in duos. Actually ended on a win. Oh, Ricky Rudd trying to get the lead back. I cannot get it done. But we're getting bunched up here. See what happens when, oh, they've allowed Jack to get away here. Baker all the way back to 6th, that looks like. Must have got loose in a turn or something. Ooh, Jack goes a little bit wide. I don't think it's enough for them to do anything with it, though. Whoa! That didn't go well. Look out. That's going to change things. They're trying to pit here, and it's not going well. It's one of the reasons I backed it down from 110, because they were just slamming into that guardrail and flying up in the air and everything. So that was a little better, but I don't know what's up with all that. Like how they can't figure out where to slow down for pitting that. So now most of your leaders are damaged. Well, there's Dale Earnhardt. Jeff Gordon coming out of the pit. Not sure if he's going to be the leader or not. He might be. Gave him credit for leading the lap. Lee Petty up into 5th. Flock moves up a spot to 4th. 3 laps to go though. I don't know if they can get back up there with him. Black Hills, Backroads, yep. It's the most Christmassy I could find with the snow. Right? Yeah, I think it's in here somewhere, if I remember right. I think it depends on the camera on whether or not you could see it. Try spectator, see what we get. Ride along for a minute. Buck Baker, that's her second place car. I can't even see the leader. That's not good. Yep, there he is. I don't think he's going to be able to catch him. Even though the laps are 10 miles, I still don't think he's going to be able to get him. I think those three would have to be a pretty tight-knit draft in order to catch him. He'd have to make a mistake, I think. Pretty big mistake. I thought they had Mount Rushmore in here. Oh, you did challenges last night? Yeah, we saw you playing solos, but Zach assumed you didn't want to play with him, so. I said, I don't think he minds playing with you. He just doesn't want you to tell him how to play. If if you don't do that, you'll be fine. Right? He is bad about that, though. I will say that. I had a lot of, well, not a lot. I had a couple times where I tried to shoot a gun and it just wouldn't fire. It wasn't reloading. It just lagged out, I guess, and didn't shoot. It's weird. Happened to me a couple times. Yeah, he's 5 seconds back. I don't think he's got any shot at catching Gordon. So really, our battle is going to be for second. I would guess. Bobby Allison trying to get by Baker. Looks like Lee Petty was up there at one time. Oh, yeah. Yeah, they don't like it when you win a couple. They start giving you the sweatier players. Well, they're drafting pretty good now. I still don't think they got enough time to catch him. Well, they were drafting pretty good until that turn. Yeah, they tightened back up a little bit. I mean, I could be wrong, but I really don't see him catching him. It does look like they're closer, though. Let's see what the time is when it updates. Yeah, they only shaved a second off. Well, not even like half a second, more like it. So I don't see him catching him. Oh, Mr. Allison dives inside of Baker. As they lift too much, though, can't get by him. Allison tried to get by him, but couldn't make it. Even if he did get by him, I still don't think he catches Gordon. Yeah, I'm not sure which camera it is. I'm pretty sure there's a camera that shows Mount Rushmore, though. There it is. I don't know if you saw it. Last lap. It's back in the background on this straightaway. There you go, back there in the background. There you go. Whew, that in car is loud. Yeah, got it under 4 seconds, but it's not going to be enough. This is the last lap, and he is well out in front. So barring any engine trouble or something, he should be fine. I believe that's the last turn. He should be good. And there's your winner, Jeff Gordon. Showing the legends how to do it. Buck Baker, Bobby Allison, Lee Petty, Harry Gant. Top 5. Tim Richmond, Jim Pascal, Buddy Baker, Morgan Shepherd, and Dale Earnhardt round out your top 10. Ooh, actually, Mark Martin just jumped up to 10th. Earnhardt dropped to 12th. What happened there? Oh, I clicked on the I clicked on the actual streaming software, which it doesn't like. It looks like we're just waiting for everybody to get across the line there that's still running. We did have an accident. Apparently, wow, I totally missed. Well, I guess they hit the guardrail, didn't they? Took Smith and Rudd out. Fireball Roberts ran out of fuel. Bush had an engine problem, piston. And Klawicki was apparently in an accident. Alright, let's go ahead and accelerate till this is done. And there we go, Jeff Gordon. Almost 3.5 seconds, not quite. Alright, let's back out of that. Get over to our community drivers. And we're going to give them a crack at this track. I gotta go up to 105 here. Off we go. Gotta populate the drivers. Alright, so let's go entries. Yep, plenty of them. That's what we're looking for. Alright, so accelerate practice. So continue and accelerate that. Brian Jeffords in the lead. Travis, Sellers, Blanton, Andre, Dylan Bronson. Paul's is always up there. What's going on with him? Like, he never has a bad race. What's up with that? Dwayne, 40th. You better pick it up, brother. You are in front of Danny Vaughn, though. Holy smokes. Barrett, I wonder if he wrecked. That's time is way off. Couple of minutes left. I don't know if they'll update that anymore or not. Let's go ahead and get this here. Doesn't look like we're going to update much more here. Let's go ahead and get through that. Happy hour, we'll accelerate through. Continue with the race part. Let's go over here.
Drivers, to your cars.
Just about the 5-minute mark. Off we go. Give it a few minutes before we get our overlays up, since they won't be aligned right. Pace car is in. Ten laps at Black Hills Backroads for the PGA Tour Community Drivers. And we are green. Whoa! Did you see that? A whole bunch of people slid off into the trees. Or a pole sitter goes wide. Get a full lap in here and then we'll get our overlays up. Ooh, a couple more drivers went wide back there. The leader gets way wide. Whoa! And he gets turned by the car, one of the cars behind him. Let 17 get away a little bit. To wait and see if they can catch him. Alright, coming to the end of the first lap here. And they have closed the gap on the leader, a few of them. So let's go ahead and get our stuff up here. Daniel Blanton in the lead. Bill Sellers right on his bumper. Griffith and Pauls, Dylan Bronson, who was up there for a minute, I believe. Bill Sellers right on the bumper of the leader. Might have had to back out of that a little bit. Four-car lead pack so far. See if anybody else can get back into it. Oh, Griffith takes an inside line to take the lead. Pauls goes with him. Paul's looking to lead. Looks like a few of them are gaining back on the leader. Paul's trying to make the move. Couldn't quite get there. Oh, Blanton goes wide. And Paul's looking to pass again. Gets a run and the inside. Can he complete it? Or does Griffith have the run off the corner? It's close. Nope, he's going to be able to get by. Oh, and Griffith takes the inside. Is he trying to get it back? No, that's not going to work. Bill Sellers trying to take second. Oh, he goes wide. Not wide enough for anybody to gain too much on him. little bit of a pack behind Sellers there. Just wondering if they can all catch up. I mean, plenty of time to do so, but it's all about the lines everybody's running. Does look like they're all working together pretty well though right now. Sure that'll change later. Pretty good sized pack back there if they can catch them. Could be very interesting. I think that pack might need these guys to get in a battle here. Right now they're working together to try to pull away. Or stay pulled away at least. They need them to be fighting over first. That might help them catch up. Oh, there's a little separation. That definitely could help the pack. Oh, the leader goes wide. That's going to give Sellers a run. He goes wide again. Sellers takes the lead. Big run. Only bad thing about leading for Sellers is those are the ones that normally tend to struggle pitting when it's time. Sellers way out in front. Something happened with the pack, I'm guessing, because they dropped off quite a bit. Ooh, looked like some skid marks back there of people already hitting the rail. Yeah, pack is falling off a bit there. They're going to have to work together to get back into it. Apologies. Still drinking coffee and trying to wake up. Oh yeah, they're almost 6 seconds behind now. Actually, I want to say these two races are kind of disappointing. All my test races were pretty good. Like two, three, four car battles to the end. It was really cool. One of the reasons I picked this track for that, because in the testing it was great. Maybe I should have left it at 110, but again, when I do 110, like everybody slams into that guardrail when it's time to pit. It's just one of the flaws of the track. Paul's trying to catch Sellers, make it a race. I don't know, it seems like Jaron Paul's is always up towards the front. I don't quite understand why. The range for everybody is the same, but he tends to get all good numbers, seems like. Halfway, 5 to go. Oh, a little wide on that turn. Coming back to start finish here. He's going to get another lap lead, looks like. And he will. Hmm. Seemed kind of conservative through that last turn. Paul's is closing on him, it looks like. Definitely closer. But went a little bit wide there. Oh, Paul's goes a little bit wide on the next one. Oh, he's trying the inside on the next turn, though. Is that going to make up any ground? Doesn't really look like it. Sellers holding them off for now. Pack nowhere to be seen back there. That's going to make the pitting very interesting. Just a two-car race currently. So if they can pit and avoid any damage to the cars, they'll be a lot better off. And they're not going to. That's going to take them out. And how many more? Is he still out on the track? I'm not sure if he's way back or what. Actually, that could end up. Oh no, he's just pitting. Wow. It says Andre's in the lead. There he is. Andre Kenvol. Crazy Canuck. Beneficiary of the damage to the leaders. It's a great track, and I like the racing around it. The kind of the drifting that they have to do to get around it clean. I just wish they had maybe tested it more and fixed that whole not being able to pit thing. I don't know. Seems like they should slow down long before they ever get to that turn to do the pit, but whatever. Other than that, it's a pretty cool track. I can't say too much. I don't know how to make them, so. Look at that, Lit Foxing into second. But they are well back of Andre. So it looks like Andre is in the same situation that Gordon was in. As long as he didn't run out of gas or wreck, he should be your winner. Yeah, it's kind of a shame that, like I said, the testing races, it was very competitive all the way to the end. So a bit disappointing to have both races be runaways. Especially because of that pitting glitch that this track has. Should be 2 left after this time by. Well, now those cars behind Andre do not look to be 4.2 seconds behind, do they? So let's see on this update where they end up being. With a couple laps left. They're still showing almost 4. Didn't really look that far back to me, to be honest. Yeah, I guess they are quite a ways. I was hopeful that they might have a chance to catch him, but they aren't going to. Bowers might be able to get it to 2.5-ish, but I think that's going to be as close as he can get. And that's even just assuming that he can close the distance. He may lose distance, who knows. A little wide on that turn. A little wide on that turn. I don't think that's going to be enough to get anybody back in the race, though. Although Bowers looks like he's trying to push it pretty hard there. By God, he's coming hard. I wonder if Andre's got a little damage to his car or something. I didn't think he could catch him, but he's closed the distance quite a bit. Could be something going on with Andre's car. Bowers is really closing the gap quickly. So I think that's Bowers. Haven't seen the number yet. Well, he is closing the gap quick. We are going to see the number here quick shortly, though. It could be somebody that got around Bowers, so not necessarily Bowers, but here comes Andre by. He could make mistakes if he starts trying to press it, since that car's getting close to him. Well, it does say that's Bowers still. Del Berger behind him, Chantres and Binks behind them. I don't think the other ones are going to get back into it. But Bowers certainly has a chance. He was driving the wheels off of that car. Does Andre have enough car to keep the lead is the question. Based on Bowers closing, I would say no. But we'll see. Those Bowers checked up a little bit there. I don't think anybody else is going to get back into this, but certainly got a race between these two now, for the moment. Ooh, Andre's a little wide. Gives Bowers a run. Andre's wide again. Bowers into the lead. That should be all she wrote. I don't think Andre's got the car to stay with Bowers, based on how quick Bowers closed that gap. Well, unless he makes some mistakes on the track that let Andre close the distance, I'm pretty sure Bowers got this. Alright. White flag is out. Bowers in the clear. Again, I don't think Andre's got the car to catch him. I could be wrong, but I think there's something wrong with his car. I mean, he could have been just feathering it because he had the lead, but Bowers caught him really fast. So I'd be totally shocked if Andre could catch him. And if there is something wrong with Andre's car, I would assume he'd be fine with a second, if he can hang on to that. Whoa, man, he might not be able to. He went wide there. It's gonna let Bowers increase his lead. That was close. The cars are getting close to Andre. That is Mr. Binks up into third. Looks like Brian Petty right behind him. And then Dell Berger. They are trying to catch Andre. So see if Kenville can hold on to a second place finish here. Bauer's trying to get around slower traffic here. Not much trouble with 83 there. And he's turning into the final stretch. And there's the checkered flag. Bowers is your winner. Andre does get second. Paul's in an accident, is out. That was the guardrail. Griffith's guardrail. Sellers guardrail. I didn't see what happened to Nesbitt, but he is also in an accident. Persinger and Kenyon a lap down. Travis, top two in the qualifying, and he ends up 22nd. Dwayne up to 14th. That's pretty good considering where he qualified. Like 40th, I think. Looks like Bowers, Kenville, Binks, Petty, and Berger in the top 5. Trays in 6th. Wes Hamilton, Dylan Bronson, Taylor Knight, and myself rounding out the top 10. Alright, let's get her in the books. Accelerate that. There we go. Complete. Oh sure, now they're all up there by him. There's the kind of racing we wanted to see. Racing back to the pits, I guess. Alright. Bowers, your winner. Sellers lost 25 positions. Alright, that's going to wrap us up for the special edition of NASCAR 2003. NASCAR Racing, I guess, season 2003. 2003 season. Whatever it is. You guys know what I mean. Hopefully if you didn't get a chance to see it live, you'll check it out on the YouTube VOD, which will be up shortly. And we'll see y'all next time. Enjoy your holidays if I don't get to stream this weekend. Peace.